You know, if you leave customs and go, what will happen? Every question which is there, big question, you will have one 3-marker question down. Just imagine doing 2 question, third question leaving. Doing 2 question, third question leaving. Yes or no? What will you feel? You will feel very much pain leaving that 3, 3, 3, 3 mark. 5, 6 places you left. Gone 20 marks. Writing 80 marks. You think you are a hero that you will get 50 marks by just writing 60, 70 marks. 80 marks you will be able to write everything. Have some respect for the person setting paper. 5, 10 marks gone there. 5, 10 marks you did mistake. I believe everyone will not do mistake. I believe everyone will write everything. But I'm telling general situation. If 60 mark you write, you will get 50. Very difficult. That's why C graded is important. Don't leave your soldiers and go. If you leave them saying 2 marks only, no sir, I will leave. Gone. 2 is 20. Can we go ahead, everyone? And MCQs comes for 30 marks. Students who will follow what I am telling in the class, what important points I am telling, mark it and go. Those 1 mark, 2 marks will come from that only. I am telling you to mark everywhere. This one you mark, this one you mark. Those are 1 mark and 2 mark. Can we go ahead, everyone? Chalo. Now let's go ahead and do classification, everyone. Everyone over here. Ready, everyone? Let's do it. Classification. Sir, what kind of a chapter it is? B graded chapter again. 2 marks to 4 mark is maximum which is expected. 2 marks to 4 mark is maximum which is expected. Listen. Sir, what do you mean by classification? Listen. This bottle, should I classify as thermal item? Should I classify as bottle? Because if I classify as thermal item, then the rate of GST is different. If I classify this as bottle, then the rate of GST is different. So the classification chapter helps you in finding out the correct classification, because if you find out the correct classification, the correct rate of duty will be payable. Everyone over here now. Classification of goods, the Custom Tariff Act 1975. We are going to learn the Custom Tariff Act. Sir, what do you mean by classification? Classification means finding out the correct HSN code of the goods imported or exported in the Custom Tariff Act. Baba, going to the Custom Tariff Act and finding out the correct HSN code. Finding out the correct HSN code is meant by classification. Now, whenever you are trying to find out the HSN code, always remember, what is the HSN code? HSN code is a standardized system of name and number for classifying traded products which is given by the World Customs Organization. HSN code is how many digits, everyone? 8 digits. The first 2 digits are the chapter number. The second 2 digits are the heading. The third 2 digits are the subheading. And the last 2 digits are the tariff item. Now, whenever you are going ahead and finding out the HSN code, remember, first of all, there are general rules of interpretation which you have to follow. Only then you can find out the correct HSN code. And also, there are some explanatory notes. Just a second, everyone. Just a second. Now, everyone listen carefully. In exam, there can be a small question on what are the explanatory notes. Remember, explanatory notes are important to go ahead and do the correct classification. Basically, what do you mean by explanatory note? I have written over here. Explanatory note means, what do you mean by dash, 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 dash. For an example, if I show you the Custom Tariff Act, this is in my book which is there. In the Custom Tariff Act, when you read, sir, over here, what do you mean by this dash? What do you mean by dash, dash? What do you mean by dash, dash, dash? Always remember, dash means the heading. The main item of the heading is dash. Dash, dash is what? Further classification of the heading. Sir, further classification is dash, dash, dash. They are telling what? Dash is the sub-classification of the article covered by the heading. Whatever items are covered in the heading, if sub-classification is done, 1 dash will be put. This item ka further classification will always be double dash. So it says, sir, Double dash is the article is the sub classification of the immediately preceding article with the dash. The article with the dash is horses. Horses ka further classification, pure breed horses, this horses, that horses will be double dash. That item ka further classification, double dash wala item ka further classification will be denoted as dash 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 or dash 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 dash. Next. Sir, when you read the Custom Tariff Act, what do you mean by percentage? Percentage of what? Percentage of what? 30% they have told duty. 30% of what? Percentage of what? They have told percentage means duty is equal to such percentage of the value of goods. And in custom, the value is determined by section number 14. The next is, sir, supposingly, we see here preferential rate of duty is there and standard rate of duty is there. Sir, supposingly I imported from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a India ka preferred nation. India ke liye Sri Lanka is a preferred nation. Then, if the rate of duty is dash over here, should I not charge any duty only? They are telling if preferential rate of duty is dash, charge the standard rate of duty. They are telling over here, sir, if standard rate of duty will be applicable, if preferential rate of duty is unavailable. These are some of the explanatory note when you are reading the Custom Tariff Act. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next is the general rules of interpretation. General rules of interpretation. These rules may say there are rule number 1 to rule number 6. One rule will come in the exam. Now listen to me very carefully. I will tell you which is the rule. First you understand. Rule number 1 goes ahead and says the title of the section or chapter or subchapter are for ease of reference. Now whenever you go ahead and read, for an example, this is section number 1 which consists of live animal and animal product. And sir, this is chapter number 1 which consists of live animal. They are telling the name is given as live animal. For an example, I went ahead and imported fish from outside India. Where will I classify fish? In live animal, right? Are yes or no? They are telling no. Don't do the classification by the name of the chapter. The name of the chapter is just for your ease of reference. But whenever you are doing the classification, listen, it says for legal purpose, always classification has to be determined according to the terms of the heading, section and chapter notes. Sir, what do you mean by this? Listen, every chapter has a chapter note. Can you see over here? Every section has what? Section note. So they are telling whenever you are doing the classification, no, always do the classification not as per the section ka name, not as per the chapter ka name, do as per the notes which are there. I told you fish, right? Fish you told you will classify under chapter number 1. Here, fish should be classified. See, this chapter covers live animal except fish. It means fish should not be classified under chapter name. So just by reading the name, don't say, I will classify one item under chapter number 1, live animal under chapter no. When you are doing the classification, you have to read the chapter ka notes. You have to read the heading ka name. Is there anywhere fish written? If fish is not written, you can't classify fish under this HSN code. Are we clear, everyone? So what is the rule number 1? Just don't go by the name of the chapter. Read the chapter ka notes. For legal purpose, classification to be determined according to the terms of the heading means you should read the name of the heading and the section ka notes and the chapter ka notes and only then do the classification. It says if unable to, to read the names of the terms of the heading, section and the chapter notes. Sir, if I am unable to determine what is the classification just by reading the notes, then how to do the classification? They are telling this rule, then apply rule number 2 to 5. What do you mean by section note and chapter note? They are given at the beginning of the section or chapter, and they are part of the statute. It means they are part of the law. So whenever you are doing the classification, always read what? Section note, chapter notes and the terms of the heading. Next. Now, sir, if I could not do the classification, I went and imported one item. Sir, I imported one car without seat. The chapter, the HSN code when I read, no sir. When I read the HSN code, it says horses. For an example, I'll tell you. Sir, I imported one horse. I imported one horse. The horse is like this, sir. What is missing? Tail is not there, sir. Where will I classify? Because they are telling horses, but my horse is incomplete horse. For an example, I imported from outside India one car without seat. Incomplete car. Where should I classify? Then they are going ahead and telling, always remember, rule number 2 will help you in the classification. Listen, incomplete, unfinished, unassembled, disassembled form may if you import something, goods which are in CKD, complete knockdown or semi-knockdown situation. I will tell you. I imported, people, I imported incomplete item. Incomplete means car without seat is not complete. You can stand in a car and drive, or you have to sit only. Sit. So it's incomplete. When you import a car without the seat, classify under car only. What they are telling is, everyone, classify under the heading of the complete article. Heading always includes article. If it is incomplete, unfinished, unassembled or disassembled, if it has the essential characteristic of the complete article. Car without seat will be car only. Dismantle cycle will be cycle only. This chair I got, seat is separate, wheels are separate. Where will you classify? Chair only. Are we clear? This example, where will you classify our horse? Horse only. Horse without tail is horse only. Only for classroom purpose. Take everyone. This kind of example don't come in the exam. Everyone over here now. Next. I went ahead and got from outside India gold jewelry. 22 carat is gold. Remaining is bronze. Where will you classify everyone? They are telling mixture or combination of material and substance. For an example, I'll ask you. I got milk with vitamins. Where will I classify? Vitamins separately, milk separately. Or where will I classify? Milk. I got rubber mixed with synthetic rubber. Where will I classify? I'll classify under rubber only. Gold jewelry mixed with some bronze. Where will I classify? Gold jewelry only. Is my point clear? So they told, classify under the main article. Heading will always include mixture or combination of that material with other material or substances. Coffee will cover coffee mixed with chicory. Natural rubber will cover natural rubber mixed with synthetic rubber. Milk with vitamins is milk only. Cornflakes with nuts is cornflakes only. Is my point clear to all? Any item mixed with any other item, your item always includes that item mixed with any other item also. Next, people, this chapter ka B graded question. The next section is this chapter ka A graded section. Everyone over here now. Oh sir, now we are awake. Wait. Everyone here. Sir, when I am going ahead and applying rule number 2B, no, one item can be classified under two headings, sir. By applying rule number 2B, I am not able to classify, sir. For an example, I went ahead and imported, I will tell this bottle. You will classify it under bottle or thermal item. Okay, I'll give you one more example. I imported a bag. Bag was made of leather. Will you classify under bag or leather item? Bag. It always says if product is classifiable under two or more, if by applying to B, or for any other reason, goods are classifiable under two heading, prefer the specific over the general heading. For an example, I imported TV. Will you classify under electronics or will you classify under television? If heading is there of television, classify under specific heading, then general heading. It's a, okay, electronic trimmer, electronic item or trimmer. If trimmer ka heading is there, classify under the specific heading. It says always prefer specific over general. Leather bag, classify as bag. Sir, supposingly any mixture or any composite goods or any item in a set have come, and each heading, always remember each heading should be treated as what, everyone? equally specific, then always apply essential character test. For an example, I'll tell you, I got composite goods. What is composite good? Laptop with software. Composite. And it's a composite supply, yes or not? I got a laptop. In laptop, the software is there. Composite supply. So they are going ahead and telling, if you imported something as composite supply, will you classify it as laptop or will you classify it as software? Laptop with software is what? Laptop. Laptop with MS Office software is laptop only. Can I go ahead, everyone? Chalo, that is known as what, everyone? Essential character test. If it is mixture, composite or item in a set, classify as if it consists of the material or component giving the essential character. I will tell you over here, software loaded in laptop is a composite supply classifiable as laptop. Sir, I went ahead and did the classification, and you know what, sir? After I did the classification, that item can be classified under two headings and both are equally relevant, sir. For an example, I went ahead and imported this car. Okay? This car is for goods transportation also and passenger transportation also. Now you tell me, where will you classify? Because for an example, 8305 is the heading which says passenger vehicle. 8307 which says goods vehicle. Where will you classify? So here you will apply later is better rule. Which heading came later? Which heading came later? 8307, later is better rule. Very, very important from exam point of view. They go ahead and sometime ask a question. Later the better test. If A and B not applicable, sir, specific over general also I could not apply. Essential character test also I could not apply. Then always apply later the better rule. It says two or more heading and all are specific heading only, then Baba classify under last heading in the numerical order. For an example, Mahindra Imperio car. This car can be goods vehicle and transport vehicle also. Correct? Transport ke liye goods also can be used for transporting goods. It can be goods vehicle, it can be passenger vehicle. Whatever heading comes later, you can classify under that heading. Later the better rule. The next one over here is most akin rule. For an example, one item is there. That item ka heading is only not there. One item I imported and that item ka heading is only not there. Then they are telling please classify under the heading which is similar kind of heading. So it is called the akin rule. It says akin rule, all above rules are not applicable, generally applied where heading is unavailable. Classify under similar goods ka heading. For an example, you imported plastic films for car. Car mein that black color ka plastic film will be there. You imported it. They are telling it is to be classified under builder's wear of plastic shutter. Baba, plastic shutters come. Plastic shutter mein you can classify plastic film. Why? Because plastic films are used for preventing sunlight. Plastic shutters are also used for preventing sunlight. So they are telling plastic films can be classified under plastic shutter. If any heading is not available, classify that item in similar goods ka heading. The next one over here is packing cases, container or material. People, you tell me one thing. I imported from outside India mangoes. Mangoes came in carton boxes. Mangoes came in carton boxes. My question to all of you, if mangoes come in carton boxes will be classified separately or classified with the mangoes only? With the mangoes only, correct? Whenever you get any packing material with the item, that packing material will be classified along with the item. Supposingly, from outside India, I imported only packing material. Then Baba, packing material is to be classified separately. I got gold jewelry. And gold jewelry ke saath red color ka gold ka case came. Baba, jewelry comes in a red color ka case along with jewelry only, correct? I imported jewelry, gold jewelry. Gold jewelry ke liye, I got a case. That case is made of diamond. Classify jewelry separate, diamond ka case separate. If it's a general case, classify with the item. If it's a Case, which case is only full special case. Case to be classified separately, item to be classified separately. I got a camera. Camera ka pouch came. That camera pouch to be classified with camera because it's a general case. But supposingly, camera ka case is made out of gold. Then Baba, camera case to be classified separately, camera to be separate. Camera to be classified separately, gold case to be classified separately. Everyone over here. Camera, necklace, gun, drawing instrument, cases, all these cases specifically shaped and fitted to contain a specific article or set of article and suitable for long-term use and presented with the article should be classified with the specific or set of the article. Remember, packing material or container of a kind normally used. Packing material, if presented with the goods, classify with the goods. Cases and packing material. Cases are camera case, gold case, etc. Always remember gold ka jewelry case, camera case, or any packing material. Always, if it comes with the goods, classify with the goods. But the rule is not applicable when it means you have to classify separately if durable containers are given for repetitive use. If outside India say some container came and that container is not carton box, it is some steel ka container. For example, I imported mangoes in carton boxes, classify with mango. I imported mangoes with steel container and that container can be used again and again. Separately classify the container, separately classify the mango. Or where packing material itself gives it the essential character as a whole. For an example, jewelry came with diamond ka box. Diamond box to be classified separately, jewelry to be classified separately. Next, rule number classification of subheading. Purple, nothing. They are telling when you have found out your correct heading, if you still have to find out the subclassification ke liye, you can again apply rule number 1 to 5, mutatis mutandis. Nothing. Everyone over here now. The next is market or trade parlance theory. People, can you tell me one thing? You go to McDonald's. McDonald's, you know, in McDonald's, they give one soft serve. Soft serve, softy. What is softy, everyone? Tell me what is it? Ice cream. You know, the company was telling it is dairy product. Now, because soft serve was not told, the definition was not given in the custom tariff act anywhere. Soft serve. What is soft serve? Soft serve is asking. Soft serve is ice cream. That is known as market or trade parlance theory. Court went ahead and told, hey, McDonald's, soft serve is what? Ice cream. McDonald's told, sir, soft serve is nowhere soft serve ka name is there in the custom tariff act. How do I classify? Government told, okay, what do you call it? They told, we call it other dairy product and we classified. Government told, you think people are fool? People call it ice cream to be classified under ice cream. And that is what is told. If a product is not defined in the schedule and section and custom note in the custom tariff act, it should be classified according to its common understanding in trade by dealers or consumer. Are we clear, everyone? Chalo, I'll go. So it says, Messrs. Connaught Plaza Restaurant, soft serve in McDonald's is ice cream and it is not other dairy product. Can we go ahead, everyone? Chalo, I'll give you one more question. Dabur Dant Manjan Lal. Have you seen Dabur Dant Manjan Lal? Red Dabur ka one paste comes, no, Dabur Dant Manjan Lal. It's a toothpaste. Dabur went ahead and told, Dabur Dant Manjan Lal is a Ayurvedic medicine. Government told, sir, people understand it as toothpaste, use it in the morning. So it is toothpaste to be classified as toothpaste because of market or trade parlance theory. How does the market understand one thing? You should classify according to that. The next one, which can be important from exam point of view, they can ask you to write a note on project import. What is project import, everyone? Project import means, supposingly, India mein metro project is going on. One company imported lot of item from outside India for doing the project in India. Metro project is going on. The company imported lot of item. Now every item separately classify, pay separate duty. Separately classify, pay separate duty is very time consuming. And hence government went ahead and told all the items which you import for a project, you can go ahead and import it under project import, and the heading is 9801. Sir, if you import for a new project or expanding an old project, expanding means a project is already going on. If you expand the project by more than 25% or equal to 25%, then all the items you import will be classified under project import. They are telling project can be industrial project, irrigation project, power project, mining project, oil exploration project, or notified by any project which is notified by the central government. What are the notified projects as of now? Metro project, monorail project, airport development projects are being notified. Sir, what items can I import? People, what items can I import under project import? Government says all the machineries, instrument, apparatus, appliances, auxiliary equipment, component, raw material required for the setting up of a unit or for substantial expansion of the same, and any spare part, other raw material, consumables for maintenance of the plant and project, up to 10% of the value of the goods can be imported. All these items can be imported under project import. Sir, all these item pay separate classification or only one classification? One classification where all imports will be classified under 9801. One rate of basic custom duty plus social welfare surcharge plus IGST at the rate of 18% you can pay, and chapter closed. Every item you need not classify it separately. People, exam point of view is a B graded chapter. One question might be this classification they can ask you. They can ask you rule number 3. I believe this rule number 5 is also important. Rule number 5 is also important. Packing material. Project import, I've already gone ahead and told you. Other than that, on the right side, this is just for your reading purpose, everyone. That's all, nothing very important. People, I'll do one thing. I'll just close my chapter of class. Okay, one point is here. Standard unit of quantity. People here, what is this unit? Measurement. Now, why do the government go ahead and ask for the unit when you go ahead and import? So that government can have statistics. Tomorrow, if government wants to know how many number of horses came in the country, government should know about it, no? If tomorrow government wants to know how many calculators were imported, how many kg of raw material came, then government should know. That is why government say unit should always be written when you go ahead and import. What is unit? Standard unit of quantity. It's a unit of measure provided in which column? Provided in the third column of the Custom Tariff Act ka first schedule. It facilitates collection, comparison, analysis of trade statistics. Unit is indicated as abbreviation G for grams, U for number, etc. Why do the government always tell you when you import, you have to tell how many gram you imported, how many units you imported? Because government wants to know how many units are coming in the country so that statistics can be maintained. This is one 2-marker question. If they by chance ask you, I don't think so important. I'll go ahead and close my revision on the chapter of classification. People, they can ask you 3 explanatory notes also. 3 are there, no? So by chance if they ask you. I'll close my revision on the chapter of classification, everyone.